All right. Let's go back to football. All right. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Probably finish the rest of it off later. Oh, there's a few more videos that need to be uploaded, but yeah. All right. Ready. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A fourth exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the 49ers and the Steelers, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. It's tonight a preseason matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Throwing to start the drive. Gibson eluding the pressure right. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the...
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That's how we do it.
And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
They'll roll him out right. And the catch made by Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Off the play fake. Gibson flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there, a big one.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
Throwing on first down. Gibson escaping the pressure right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. 25 yards for the touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive, Gibson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
How did he stay on his feet? And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The noble Angel quarterback, 56 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Boy, I got to say, I don't know how he made it all the way to the end zone without going down. What a run.
Absolutely incredible that was because defensively, you're taught to break down, wrap up. But in this case, he didn't really allow it. And really, no one was able to slow him down enough for the extra help to get there. He just kept getting out of tackles all the way downfield and found the end zone.
He's not only thrown a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, he's run for 1 as well, as he'll start again with a first down. Throwing to start the drive, Gibson able to shake him off. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Carter, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Shalom.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. Still shedding tackles. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. How about that, their quarterback? 57 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, you want to talk about making something out of nothing. Boy, he did that right there. What an incredible run.
Obviously, a pass play, and he couldn't find anyone open downfield. But sometimes the receivers just run those defenders off, and it creates a wide open space.
He, remember, had that long dynamic touchdown run the last time they had the ball. We'll see what he can do to try to top that here. It's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
A nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Finding Pickens for another catch. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Rolling to his right. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Steelers are able to run the lead in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Gibson flushed out right. He's got this to Pickens. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule. No games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. In our game, expect to see the starters for at least one more drive. Something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Gibson eluding the pressure right. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 43 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He'll buy some time right. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. On 1st First and 10. Gibson escaping the pressure right. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gibson. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flushed out right. Again, it's Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a yard. Back to throw again. They'll roll him out right. Here's a diving catch right side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.